who will appear in the latter days, who actually dies but will be resurrected. For Ezra. This is not a Christian document. And then we can go into the Dead Sea Scrolls and look at what's known as 11Q Melchizedek Scroll.
All right, here you go, Sam. You have Ali Hassan here says all Abrahamic religions believe in unity, Tawheed, and all of a sudden there is Trinity that is full of logical fallacies. If you can prove it, I will convert. There are so many mistakes in this little thing. Sam, if you go back to early Judaism,
yes,
did they believe in what Muslims believe about Tawheed?
Absolutely not. In fact, the standard work that's used by scholars, and it's written in a way you can even understand it very simply, is by the late Jewish, and he was Jewish, he wasn't a Christian, Alan F. Siegel, Two Powers in Heaven. He documents from Jewish writings before the time of Christ, during the time of Christ, and even admits this was a belief held by many Jews up until at least the 2nd century. The Jews knew from the Tanakh, the Hebrew Bible, there was at least a second divine power along with Yahweh, Yehovah, sometimes called the angel of Jehovah, sometimes the Son of Man. Now, to give you actual documentation of this, the book of Enoch mentions the Son of Man, which is the motif of Daniel. It's taken from Daniel 7, 13, 14. And in the book of Enoch, folks, don't take my word for it. You got liberal critical scholars that Bart Ehrman, I forgot about him. In his book, How Jesus Became God, he has a section, folks, where he's parroting the arguments of Siegel and others, where he shows that in the Judaism before the time of Christ, and he quotes these sources, they believed in a pre-existent divine Messiah, and he quotes Enoch. I even quote him in one of my articles, where he says that according to Enoch, the Son of Man, who is said to be the Messiah and said to be the elect one, the chosen one, exists before creation, and he's hidden with God, and then will appear in the latter days, and he'll sit on a throne of glory, and all the kings of the earth will have to worship him. This is a Jewish source, folks, and this is a commentary on the Son of Man found in Daniel 7, 13, and 14. Another Jewish source, for Ezra, and this is something acknowledged by a liberal scholar named John J. Collins. I know because I quote him in these articles and in my sessions that I do. And he says that for Ezra, there you have a divine pre-existent Messiah who will appear in the latter days, who actually dies but will be resurrected. For Ezra. This is not a Christian document. And then we can go into the Dead Sea Scrolls and look at what's known as 11Q Melchizedek Scroll. A scroll found in Cave 11 of the Qumran community, where Melchizedek is depicted as the God of Psalm 82, where texts about Jehovah are applied to him, and he's said to be the God in the heavenly council who, on behalf of Jehovah, destroys the other gods, Melchi Resha, I believe, the Belial, the evil spirit being, and his angels, destroys them and makes atonement for the people of God. These are all Jewish sources. I didn't even quote the Old Testament. I don't need these sources. I can go to the Old Testament and show you the Trinity in the Old Testament, right? But I'm giving you sources written by Jews who are not influenced by the New Testament. There was no New Testament. Who just reading their Old Testament who could see there's more than one divine person in heaven. I hope that answered the question. I don't know.